3, 2, 1.
Spectruminal Trinity.
Spectruminal Trinity.
Spectruminal Trinity?
Spectruminal Trinity.
Spectruminal Trinity. Spectruminal Trinity.
Spectruminal Trinity.
Spectruminal Trinity?
That's us, guys. Welcome to the Spectruminal Trinity.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
I like that one a lot.
That was the cold open. That was like first act. Someone's in the hospital.
I didn't know which way you were going, so like
I didn't either, really.
I started off very like
You know, like a professional actor, I let the scene take me where it may,
The scene.
and I touched.
Kevin, that's so loud.
You know, I just recalled back to my childhood, and I thought about, I once saw my grandmother get into the hospital.
Yeah?
It was not a fun time. Guys, we've been away for a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Welcome back. It feels good to be back.
Gavin's
and
8 foot tall now.
I hope we're back, because goddamn, I'm going to be paranoid as fuck the entire time while watching this.
I didn't wait, guys. This is really good.
Like right now! That was how paranoid I was.
It's so hot, dude.
It was so good.
So sorry if you get those audio peaks, because sometimes I might just lose myself in hysteria and just
It's
peek
so
the mic
good.
sometimes just to make sure I'm not wasting my time.
Kevin, calm down. Take a sip.
You're right.
Yeah, so while we're having a confessional here, this is not the first time
Yes.
we're doing this.
Take
this
it away.
specifically.
Take it away.
Well, you want to explain the
Belt's
issue?
coming undone. Okay, so it's one of those podcast episodes. So we recorded episode 10 quite some time ago. So far away ago that I don't know how long it was. Probably a month.
Like a month, yeah.
Somewhere in that time span. But let me tell you, a lot of shit's happened in that time. I don't know if you guys feel like you're moving at a 500 fucking miles per second when you're on God's green earth of beautiful America. But holy shit, dude. Things are happening.
Yeah.
And so I assume at some point I was, trying to relax, cool down, keep my mind at ease, and I was like, you know what? I have a podcast episode to edit. I'm going to go do that right now because I'm feeling productive. Mm-hmm. And I went to go do that and found out that the audio in episode 10 was shot because Kai and Haley, as they usually do, sounded like beautiful angels crying from sweet tears from the aether above. But I, however, sound like I was in a fucking stone tomb sarcophagus in the echoiest fucking chamber you've ever goddamn seen. And I was like, I cannot upload an episode like this because it would drive the viewers insane. So I scrapped it, and I was like, guys, we're not putting this out. I can't do this. We'll figure something else out. And then I think from that came, no, that was not the M&M stuff.
No, it was not. That was before.
Because we filmed episode 10 after that.
Yeah.
And if you go back to that thing, we already at the start go like, guys, our scheduling didn't work out. So we've had a lot of mishaps from filming this podcast for quite some time.
Quite a few bumps.
And in that time, I just kind of took a little break for myself because as every day continues towards doomsday, I get crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
But we're back now.
Yes, we are.
And it feels good.
And the tea's good.
I haven't tried the tea yet.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Oh, that goddamn dude.
I want this off record.
It's going on the record.
No.
What's on record?
This is not the same tea that I had before, but is a mixture of teas that taste similar to it.
It's good enough.
Right. We did say, I'm just clarifying this for the audience, that Haley was just going to do the same tea that she did for the cut episode, and kind of was just going to tell the same story he did, because I don't want those getting thrown into the ether.
Yeah.
The tea is lost footage.
But she's already lying to us. I see. After she was late. That's right, I'm bringing it to the public.
Yeah,
It's
I
also
feel
in that
really
little
bad
pre-show.
about it.
What?
It's also in that little pre-show.
Oh,
clip.
it was.
My bad.
It's okay. You just have to give up 1,000 rubles.
I have none.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're in debt right now. So when we start getting paid,
You're
ain't
1,000
going
down.
to be.
Oh, shit. You're my Dan Schneider.
Yeah. Yep, that's very true.
100% to a T.
It's scarily accurate. God definitely put in my lifespan that this man will be the Dan Schneider to this person. That's fucked, man. I have my thoughts about that guy.
Yeah. I haven't watched much of that documentary.
Which one?
The
About
newest
God?
one. No, about Dan Schneider.
Oh. Me neither. I just kind of know he likes feet.
It's so much worse.
About God?
Are you
I was-
saying you like feet then?
No, but that was kind of the joke. I don't have a thing for feet. I thought I mentioned this before. It's like, I don't really... Because I mentioned the thing with the socks. It's like, dude, I don't get thigh socks, and I don't get feet, but I understand feet more. Is this getting cut yet? No! Sorry, guys. You're gonna get a lot of that.
You gotta cut some of that. We can't be laughing for that long.
What do you mean?
I feel like I was laughing forever. That's fucking...
I don't think that was that long.
Anyway,
But if it was, that's the essence of this podcast, bitch.
tell us about what tea is this then? Since it's not what we had, but kind of what
Yeah,
we
what
had,
kind of
but
bullshit
not.
are you giving us?
I
Lipton?
used... No.
Okay.
It's like Numi or some shit, but...
What the fuck?
The green, there's a green tea bag, which is this. It was right, it is Numi, but it's called Gunpowder Green. And then I have 2 berry herbal teas in there to emulate what we had on episode 10, which was pomegranate, raspberry, and strawberry green tea.
Oh, I feel like that was better than this.
Haley's mic works.
Good.
Kai, scream for me real quick. All right.
Gavin, scream for me real quick. Hey, that's a really cool image.
That you guys aren't gonna see that.
No.
Anyway,
What if from starting on, the only thing I put on this green screen is while we record this, I just put on OBS and just screen record the fucking audio, and then that's just all. That's the thing that's back here.
It's just
I like that.
just the 2 bars though. You got to cut it down.
They're not getting this. They're not getting it. We gotta move on. Tell us more about this tea.
Since it is a green tea, the brewing temperature is 175 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, and the time that you steep it for is 1 to 3 minutes.
It's a nice number.
1, 2, 3 minutes is a nice number.
1 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
I was mainly just talking about the 1 and the 3, but I did not realize that there's 2 in that also, which is definitely some kind of word game that like some crazy person enacted when they created the language, and they were just playing like 1,000 times chess or whatever, and there was like, yes, and they were formed this little phenomena in the words.
What the fuck are you talking? That doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I gotcha.
1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
It's just 1, 2. The green screen falling down.
You've hypnotized him.
There it goes.
Oh no. Can you 9/11 clip?
No! It's like right there. It's like right. It's like that's like there's a cloud there. That's all.
You see the tip of the plane.
Oh.
If you would.
I don't. Go on.
I hope by now we all know what green tea is. But
What's green tea?
What is green tea?
Camellia sinensis.
Ah, yes.
In its earliest stages, right?
Yes, earliest stages. Well, white, green, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Almost earliest stages.
This is called production value.
You want me to scooch in?
On your fucking hood.
Oh no.
Continue.
It's much funnier if we don't acknowledge it.
Yeah,
Hold on, I gotta fucking find my place again.
Green tea is what?
hold this guy.
Camellia
Sure.
sinensis. And if for some reason you're starting on the 10th episode, why?
There's a lot of
This
information.
is a good place to start.
This is why we go over this information sometimes.
This is actually like 10 squared, dude, because...
Continue.
Anyway, Camellia sinensis is the tea plant that produces all of the tea bases from white to black.
There's no way they're able to hear you say off screen, so it really kills me because we're just here watching.
Yeah.
And the biggest difference between these teas is their fermentation time or their aging time and oxidation rates and all that shit.
It's like 1 million.
What?
It's oxidation time is like 1 million in between.
White
Large
is
number.
unoxidized. Green tea is the lightest oxidation. And then it goes black tea, which is the highest oxidation.
What does oxidation stand for?
Stand for...
Livable wages, maybe? I don't know.
What is this fight for? Whose country does this belong to? Oh my god.
It's a good episode, guys.
It's good to be back. Cheers. Cheers. Fuck.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Once again. Again. 3. Alright. Now ladies. Yeah? Cheers, bitch.
Are you drunk off the tea?
More! More, wait.
Completely unrelated. I made my little elixir yesterday, right?
Wait, what?
Last night
What elixir?
I sent a video
Yes,
of
you
it.
did. What was that? Guys, I woke up this morning and saw Haley send a fucking Snapchat to the group chat of just what looked like a boiling pile of shit just floating around, and she was going literally the Minecraft witch laugh like Haley made with her vocal cords.
Yeah.
Pick
was-
that up. Yeah, it did.
It was chamomile tea that I combined with jasmine flowers and elderberry.
Sorry, I'm a dumbass. The spoon got into my eye.
And I used my lavender honey with it. And I drank some of it, hot, fell asleep, woke up this morning. I looked at it, I took a sip from it, it was still so fucking good, cold as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh, that does feel magical.
Cold tea disturbs me. I was like, this sounds like the most amazing thing ever, but then you said it was cold.
That was just in the morning. Hot, it was really good too.
I know, but I was hoping you would said it maintained its temperature and remained warm.
Miraculous.
It was in a humongous metal mug, though.
Did you drink it out of the big mug?
Yeah.
No, she put it into a small cup. She
Well,
took
how big-
teaspoons of it.
I was wondering if she was talking about a whole fucking tub you just put cake batter into.
big.
That big,
Like that around and then
that dense, that width, that girth.
Mm.
Do you think you have an earthy penis?
Do you mean girthy?
No.
Define earthy.
Like, I definitely think I'm stealing this joke from someone.
Uh-huh.
But I just thought about it. I was like, do I have an earthy dick? And does it mean, like, is there, like, a woods around it? Or...
What do you mean by earthy?
I don't know. But if someone described you as earthy, do you think you'd agree?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
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 See? So it means something.
So, yeah, I guess, but, like...
But I'm sure some guys would go like, yeah, it is earthy. Never heard it described like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel like you're in a minority here.
Well, when I do look at my dick, I see a Picasso painting. So it's just like as beautiful as nature.
Oh my god.
The dick is like a careening tree that's being brushed along in a fucking rainstorm.
I just wonder how you're gonna look at this when you're editing, and how much you'll be like, ah, this is great.
Or I'm like, the audio got cut again! But it didn't. Kyan. Right?
Right.
Pure joy. Pure joy seeing that. What?
I'll kill you.
Why? I'm having a great time.
What's up about this tea? What's up? What else
We're on the
is
first
notable?
segment still.
Yeah.
Next point.
I'm trying.
We'll try harder.
Some of the benefits of green tea is it lowers the risk of cardiovascular disease due to the antioxidants, but it has to be a 5-cup minimum every day.
A 5-cup minimum. You have to drink 5 cups of this?
Yes.
Every day?
To do what exactly?
To get the benefits
Of?
the green tea.
And they are?
It lowers the risk of the cardiovascular diseases due to the antioxidants that are within the tea.
I fucking hate you.
It also helps lower the risk of strokes, and it acts as an anti-inflammatory.
I was gonna die for a second. I was gonna choke on tea. You had to try to resuscitate me. This stupid fucking joke.
Cheers.
Yeah.
The history of green tea traces back to 2737
Yes.
BC, and as we know, the discovery was completely accidental.
Goofy ass fucking.
It's still that
Goofy ass
fucking guy.
emperor, yeah.
That fucking guy who wanted to cosplay as Oregon Trail and fucking went along on a nice journey.
Let's play Oregon.
Some guy was mowing his fucking lawn and the fucking fragments fell into his tea and he was like, I'm a genius.
Yeah, I'm glad you remember.
How can I not?
And you may wonder, why would you add pomegranate, raspberry, and strawberry into green tea?
Yes.
All of these fruits are high in antioxidants, which also aid the green tea in lowering cardiovascular disease.
Today. Tits.
Oh my god, hold on. 1 second. Some
Yes,
fucking
yes.
weirdo at Walmart touched me today.
Who?
Some fucking
What's his
old...
address?
I don't know, some old fuck who asked me to help him find some caramel... Some
Frappes.
No, the apple
Fritters.
caramel fucking Werther's Originals. And he touched me, and he held my arm. I was like, don't fucking
Like
touch
Biden.
me.
Did you like flying knee him? And
I flinched away. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
And elbowed him in the nose.
overhand right.
Spun him around. Sweeped his legs.
People's elbow.
But pomegranate
headlock.
is also high in anthocyanins and antioxidants. Don't question me on these again, please.
On what?
Raspberries are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which are once again good for preventing cardiovascular diseases, and it's good for diabetes management due to the high fiber content. And antioxidants have also been antioxidants help to slow the aging process in diseases such as like Alzheimer's and arthritis, etc. And then they're high in vitamin C, which aids in collagen production, which is also an anti-aging deal.
This is the cure to aging.
Strawberry is also high in vitamin C. It's also the anti-inflammatory. It promotes good gut health due to the fiber. And green tea pairs well with barbecue, fatty nuts, chocolate, citrus, and fruits. Fuck these old people, dude.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones?
The Walmart ones.
You're trying to fuck old Walmart people?
No!
Yes. Yes.
No.
Respect the game.
Mm-mm.
It pays off.
Mm-mm. You just call me a fucking cougar.
What? No.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
It's the opposite, isn't it?
No, he's talking about my current situation.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. She's taken now.
No, sorry, ladies. I don't give a fuck about the other guys.
It comes out. Haley gay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to talk about?
I'm chilling right now, Gavin.
What? Okay. Is that a yes or a no?
Hold on. I think. A lot's happened, dude.
I know!
I'm trying to think about what I want to share.
Ah.
Well, Gavin, do you have anything you want to start on?
Oh, boy. I don't know yet. I just remember I was like, I wonder what my topics were for the podcast, or what they've been recently in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
For like things I just want to talk about. And I was like, I don't know if I got much, and then I was like, oh yeah, there's some ammo in here.
Ammo.
Some ammo. I think I'm gonna save that one for last. 'Cause it was the most recent. But I want to talk about this little incident that was, it was just shocking for all of us, because it was some point where when I went to go like train at this one park I go to with like my fucking bow staff and chucks, and then just chill out by the hill. See? A little hint. Just what it is. It's Everest. But as I was just sitting down after the hike I took and getting prepared to train, I look on Snapchat and see Kanye sent something, or I go through the group chat that we're in because it's been a while since I checked on it, and I see that one of the batch of videos that has been sent is a video of this child watching these videos at 2 times speed.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
No.
and it's the exact type of like content farm kid shit you think it is, but she's watching it like TikTok on YouTube, where it's at 2 times speed already. So the videos are already fast paced enough, like just by the normal speed, but then you're moving that at 2 times speed, which is already fast, and then she can't even pay attention to that because she's like going through other videos that she already wants to watch and clicking on those ones.
Yeah.
And it's just this constant loop of doing it. I'm like, this is a different generation. This is going to be vastly different from what we are in the future. The fact that that's someone's childhood is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I don't know what like the mental impact it's going to have on the future. I don't even necessarily think it's a bad thing. I just think it's going to be different, and it's gonna feel bad to us because we're just older. And we're like, this is how it should be, but that generation's just gonna think of it like how life normally is. They're just like, nah, man, I always watched TikTok when I was a kid.
Yeah.
What did you think when you saw that happen? Because you knew to send it to the group chat and be like, guys, look at this.
I think it was really funny.
Why?
Because it's the same as us.
Yeah. We're all the same. Yeah. Literally the same content.
We watched
just
car
aged down.
videos at my house in 2 times speed.
Oh my god, it was the best.
Me, you, Newman, and Tristan have all sat in my living room and watched essentially the same car videos she was. They were just scaled up to like realer looking
Real
cars.
life.
Yes. And that's weird. That it literally seems like satire.
Also, the camper,
What about it?
we're not gonna have it on Tuesday. Like my dad's cousin is coming to pick it up because they're keeping it forever. So we chose the right fucking time to do our activities in there.
Activities.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know they were selling that thing to him. Oh, we're trading it. We got this weird van thing coming in now.
Van thing?
Van thing.
What kind of van thing?
A van thing that I kind of want.
Huh. Interesting. You ever see those 14-person vans?
No, that's a bus, I think.
No, dude. Look at them. There's like 13
Yeah, actually,
seats.
there's one that comes to fucking the curbside, right?
Mm.
They order groceries from us. I loaded up their car. The seats everywhere.
Is it just a limo? A poor man's limo?
No, it's a
But it's
van.
like this big ass box car. It looks like a fucking Amazon delivery truck, but it's just full of seats.
Chuck.
Push you off your chair. Fuck that goddamn ice cream.
Which one?
The one we got today, like my twist.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
First, hold on, I need a
Okay.
bitch.
Okay.
First,
Yes.
I try to like get some of the melted ice cream just to like drink it so I can, fucking bite into my cone without it dribbling everywhere. Fucking plops onto my face. And
Were
down.
you holding it from like a 90-degree angle?
I was like this, and then I just went put. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Went down my shirt, cleaned that up, and then I'm fucking driving one-handed because I can't really fucking place it anywhere because the goddamn waffle cone. I'm trying to peel the wrapper off of it so I can eat more of my waffle cone. It just fucking crumbles all over me.
This is why
My hands are completely fucking sticky. I'm trying to drive. I had to fucking whip out a wet one for my goddamn middle console and wipe down my steering wheel in my hands so I could fucking drive without going insane.
This is why you always get a cup.
She had to whip out
The cone's too risky.
a wet one.
It's too risky.
But I like the cone.
Just also get a cup.
Oh, dude, no, they'll take an arm and a leg for that shit. They're like,
Honestly,
"Go, man,
I
go."
think I like our creamery more.
Yeah, we have 2 rival creameries in this
Fuck
fucking
the barn.
township.
Fuck the barn.
Fuck the barn.
That one used to be the one I liked the most.
Fuck the
It hasn't
barn.
changed.
I enjoy the barn.
I don't like the barn.
I feel like that's truly what's going to be like it's going to be what our town turns into. Is just some random side quest that you go through and like Fallout. And it's just going to be like this place divided by which ice cream place they like the
Well,
most.
the ice cream place I enjoy the most is Pee-wee's, but that's not close.
Pee-wee's.
Pee-wee's.
Where's Pee-wee?
Who's Pee-wee?
Pee-wee is this little
Y'all
ice
know
cream
Pee-wee.
shack on like I don't remember what road. I just know my aunt knows how to get me there. But they make really good flurries and they don't skimp out on the fucking candy.
Ah. So, since I want to
You've
get
been
this
gone.
out of the way. Since
You've been gone.
Shut up.
what?
Nothing.
What? What happened? What did I do wrong?
Nothing. Go.
I'm scared now.
Since go on.
Since
You've been gone.
Thank you. Since
yes,
gone.
since
You've been gone.
Kanye and Haley have repeated their topics on the Lost episode, I will bring up one thing of mine, which is a question I want to ask everybody. If you were in a prison shower room and you had the soap on you and you didn't want to drop the soap, but you were all around in like a circle of showers. Think of like a circle room, and there's a bunch of showers. And
And there's one communal soap.
yes, there's one communal soap that gets passed around. And there's an order to it. You found it out 5 months into it.
5 months.
You were a bit slow, but you figured it out. And there is the guy that is looking for the soap to be dropped. And no one wants to drop the soap, but everyone knows.
I just imagine he's like crabbing around the circle.
Yeah. Everyone knows it will drop, but you don't want to be that fucker that drops it. And every day you're like, oh my god, we're about to make it till one guy does. Fuck. and then you just see it happen.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to replace my bar of soap in my shower.
But in that process, you have the soap in your hands. It gets passed to you by your friend that you talk to about fucking Genshin Impact or some stupid shit. And you grab onto it and you just clean yourself. And then out of nowhere, like a supernatural force, changes the temperature of the bar of soap. And it into the most smoldering hot thing you've ever held in your entire life. And your natural instinct is to throw it up to your left. Directly next to your left, next to the next guy who has to get the soap. And he catches it because he doesn't want to drop the soap either. And so now it's just constantly being thrown around the circle. And the guy is constantly running around trying to find out like who's going to drop it. And it becomes basically like a relay race. What do you do? That's all. That's all. You just answer the question in the comments. I'll make your own video.
Make your own video.
Make your
Respond
own
to
video.
Gavin.
That was a thing, a genre of YouTube video.
Yeah.
Of just fans going like, "Hey guys, I'm sending this video to this guy right here. What? Why did you not put your trash out in the Thursday vlog?" And then it's just like then it cuts out.
That's it.
It's just going back to that, it makes you realize how small YouTube was, and now comparing it to the big mega corporation that it is now.
Oh yeah.
Is much weirder. Because I bet you they saw that. And they're like, "Hey man, I just want to shout out the reason I didn't put my trash out." as he has like microphone footage from his Xbox, so it's like a shitty ass mic.
His Xbox.
And he's just playing Modern Warfare 2. Oh!
No. On the record, I think I'd try to throw the soap further than the guy next to me, as to have someone over there have the soap and have to pick it up. So I throw it like just
is there like
too far to my left.
What are you trying to do?
I'm
trying to get away? Are you trying to like hurt him or like what's going on?
I'm trying to mess up the guys next to me.
So the order can be. So you push the guy in front of the tracks. That's what just that you're like one guy, take it, buddy.
Yeah. That or like try to like throw the soap under his foot when he's running.
Oh my god.
So he just fucking slides.
So trips and like
Yeah.
his neck.
Yeah.
Then you're a hero. You become the king of jail at that point.
King of jail.
There's always a king, and that guy was the king, and now you killed him, and now you're the king.
He was the. I don't want to have to take his role. I'll pass. I'll pass.
You'd be a better king.
I'm so excited to go to benches tomorrow.
You're going to benches tomorrow?
Yes.
No, you're going to the chiropractor.
Well, they're in the same area. They're both in.
Guys,
There.
the sensory noise for Dom. What is it?
Boing boing.
Well, do we just want to call him something else? What name did you wish he had?
I don't care.
Caleb.
No.
It's Caleb.
No. Because that's my fucking uncle's name.
Guys, Haley's dating Caleb with a K.
Oh.
No. Just do the boner sound effect.
Pew! Like that.
No, the boing boing.
So that is the sound you make when you're...
Yes, it is. I go. Pew!
Yikes!
Wait, no. Hold on. What did he say he was gonna say when he'd see my boobs?
Wahoo! Is it that one?
No, because he said something else.
Oh,
God.
I told him that he should use wahoo in the bedroom more.
what if it was Mario getting electrocuted?
This just in.
What?
I don't know. There was a hurricane.
Was there?
Yeah.
I get a lot of tornado videos on my TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told my aunt to buy me bulk seaweed from Costco.
I feel like the lighting's definitely different. I'm sure it looks different from the viewers. Sorry, viewers.
Because I'm leaned forward.
Nah, I think that's...
Nah, it looks brighter.
Yeah,
More white.
we're rolling with it.
Okay.
That was the first hypothetical. I've since thought of another one.
Okay.
Well, there was another one also, but the other one, I care about the soap one more. But this new one, what if you went to the gym like you regularly do, to Handsome Stallions, and you go to Planet Fitness, you go on the dumbbells, you go on the elliptical, you have fights with your girlfriend very loudly. I told her to get salmon! Like, it's that type of shit. People are getting freaked out. But in the corner, you see a guy just, like, going ham on, like, something that looks like a bow staff. And you kind of, like, saunter back to the back of the gym. And you see that, unknowingly to you, even though you've been going here for, like, 3 months, that in the back of the gym has been the actor who plays Darth Maul, and just training very intensely for the role of Darth Maul. Now, be aware, there is no new role for Darth Maul, but he's training in case.
That's important.
It is. So as you go like, oh my god, I'm gonna go shake his hand and go get an autograph. I love Darth Maul. You go and see there's a sign. And it says, please be aware that this is the actor for Darth Maul. And if you cross this line, and there's like a little tape thing below your feet, it's like, he will attack you. He is completely committed to playing his character until the point where he can be brought back in his own solo story. He's a method actor. So if you step over this line, he will attack. You will go in his cone of vision, and he will not stop. And unbeknownst to you, as you're reading that sign, you cross over that line. And he's not even looking at you. He just kind of like, he actually uses the force with his method acting because he's been training that hard. And he just kind of like looks to you. And he just like throws a blade over to you.
Gavin, I think you're just thinking of like weird ways to kill us.
Well, he throws like a wooden blade towards, they're dummies, but like he's treating them like they're real weapons. He just throws it to you and just kind of waits to see what you do. What happens? Answer this at home also, viewers.
I can't wait for the day you terrorize a girl with the questions like these.
You know what? A lot of this came from the group chat I have with my coworkers.
That's fucking wild.
Not all of it, but that is how I woke up.
Oh my god, my coworker told me the funniest joke about the Doors today.
What about it?
Let me remember the beginning.
It was a psyop.
Hold on.
Well, what do you do with Darth Maul? Also, did you know his dick pic got leaked?
What?
Darth Maul's dick pic got leaked. I think he posted on Twitter accidentally.
I have a really funny thing to say. So, you know the Drake and Kendrick shit going on right now?
Yeah.
DC, right?
Can you fill me in? What is happening?
They're going back and forth. Recently, a lot of allegations came out with the diss tracks. A lot of shit was said.
Was that Kendrick song I listened to one of his diss?
Yeah.
How many are there?
So it started with Kendrick, and then J. Cole put something out, and then
Immediately apologized afterwards. Unprompted.
And then I think it was Kendrick, Drake, Kendrick, Drake, Kendrick.
Okay.
I think it was like that. So a lot of things have been put out.
So okay, I see.
But
Drake, Kendrick,
like,
Kendrick.
This just started like the beginning of this month, really.
Okay.
And when it got like.
But a coworker of ours asked him if he, like, who he thinks is winning, Drake or Kendrick. And he answers Drake, and I go, that explains everything fucking wrong with you.
Ooh. Sometimes that's all you need. It's like, it all makes sense now. The missing piece of the puzzle.
Well, think about what he said to me, and who...
Okay, I get what you're saying. Wow, but it's interesting way to think about it.
You bite into an animal cracker. But then I thought about another hypothetical. Do you have something?
I'd probably pick up the sword because, like, at that point, like, I can't just leave. You know,
What if
like,
he's testing you? Then?
I crossed the line.
What if he's just playing mind game? What if he's playing Darth Maul mind games and he's going like, Darth Maul would do this?
Well, he didn't actually use the Force, so I mean, I'm not really worried about it.
What if he did though, dude?
Then I'd be like, maybe I should.
We've
leave.
never tried method acting. Maybe it's like the actual power of the gods. You just gotta believe really hard.
I don't think Thor would have memory loss if he could method act. That's all I'm saying. Don't remember his name.
Chris Hemsworth?
That's what's so much funnier if you just call him Thor.
That's what my family does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With only him. I think it's only funny with him.
Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has memory problems and then I can't remember his name.
What would you do, Haley?
Leave.
Okay. I didn't think about what happens if you leave.
He chases you. Sorry. Should speak into my mic.
No, I think you win at that point. I think you walk out and he does let you be, and that was the only thing. Everyone else decided to pick up the sword and fight because they thought what you thought. But I was like, no, you just gotta let some battles you have to pick, and you knew not to pick this one because he would have whooped your fucking ass and killed you. Do you know how many bodies
I
are
love my
behind this
little
Planet
shark.
Fitness because this man is here?
Look at my little shark. He's so funny.
Oh, yes, he is.
That's the whole reason I bought the mug from Goodwill. Look at him.
But I've also thought of another hypothetical,
Go on.
and it came along in the same group chat because we'd start talking about time travel. And I talked about how I would go back time and give AR-15s to the Pilgrims because I think it'd be pretty cool to see what would happen. But then the conversation got to the point where it was like, you know, I actually think I would sneak on to the Mayflower and just get one really big speaker and then just like climb up to some place where I know they're not gonna find it when everyone's sleeping or some shit. Or have like an invisibility cloak when they invent those in the future, and I can, along with time travel, so I just hide in plain sight.
Mm-hmm.
What would you play 5 months into the voyage?
Nickelback.
5 months into the voyage.
Some time has passed. People have been getting acclimated to this kind of life.
Give me a second.
So people are starting to realize, like, oh god, this is bad.
Nickelback.
Because I guarantee you this, whatever it does, they will think it's a message from God.
Nickelback.
I think War Pigs is really funny.
Uh-huh.
Just because to me, it's like nothing like how they hear music. Which is what I was trying to think of,
Yes.
like, where can I move?
Yeah. Something that's so incomprehensible to them. But, because I thought about the bit, because I was like, you know, I went back in time and fucked up an entire timeline and caused an entire ideology to change, which would go to impact the future of the world. And it's like, I did that as a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I altered the course of history of so many lives with a joke. And then I thought about, what if that's what God does? What if there's like one species out there that was just like us and just went through the evolutionary timeline, and
Platypus.
it was just so chosen that the universe decided for this species to become a god, and there's only one of him, and his species just got him to like the ultimate point where he can have the powers of a god, but his evolutionary line started out just like us, but the roll of the dice happened for him and he got there. And what if with those powers he reaches some inner Shambhala moment of going like, man, like I understand truly what the meaning of life is, and he looks back on his past as a mistake and he tries to erase that mistake, but the people convince him to not, because he realizes they have the potential to be gods too.
Interesting. That'd be wild.
All because of a joke.
All because of a joke.
You're saying life is just a joke.
Can I also say I kind of want to attach that idea to the D&D character.
Yeah.
Also, remember Seek? ninja with
Yeah.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
I think I want to use his backstory again.
Okay.
Because I like that backstory, but we never got to do anything with it.
I think I'm really gonna do this because I really
Really?
like the group.
Yeah, I really like the group. When you said who was all in it, I was like, this is perfect. Like, I'm thinking of the dynamics.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's there for the right reasons. Everyone's here to have fun. I think ultimately. I think we're all gonna get into great mind space of just going like
Can I know of these projects?
D&D campaign.
Yeah.
For all of us?
No.
Yeah, that's why I want to know who.
No.
'Cause I'm curious.
I think it'll be Nathan, Nick, Gavin, and Tristan.
What about Spencer?
Maybe Spencer.
May I sit in and watch?
You can
If you want to
join
help
also.
with, like, I that's the thing. I kind of want to keep it.
Yeah,
to
I
that.
don't really want to. I don't have to play.
That's
I
why
just want to
Spencer's
watch.
even
You
a
want to be
push for me.
producer?
I was gonna say if you want to be on like production side.
And we film this and make it.
I can try.
We gotta get that. We gotta get a cool set, guys. If we're doing that,
We would have to get a cool set. Can use the
we
attic.
also gotta start getting our set.
Yeah, we gotta get you a table.
Just gotta get a table.
We gotta start thinking about like.
We should go to Lean's Web.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We should go to. I want to go to the fucking thrift places that my manager is like on the board for in Fremont because they have decent shit there.
We could also check out the Mommy Antique Mall.
Yeah. These are all.
That you might pay more money for it like that, but
I'd
it
probably
could
be
be a
there a
good
while
table.
too. But yeah, we can watch and look and see and inspect. You know.
I'm so down.
This is good.
This is good.
We get to make a D&D show.
Oh,
I
that
get
excites
to
me.
just add little stuff to the set and not have to be in the camera.
Are you ready to DM for a show?
No, but I'll be there. I'll be there.
I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready for it.
And my
When
oh
you
my
start
god,
reading
my
your
work
fucking
schedule.
stories like that really good DM with the orange hair.
Oh, like Brennan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
My work schedule is getting changed.
I know. Your availability?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I want to be into work until like 7.
It's so nice, comparatively.
Oh wait, what would you play?
I said Nickelback
Why would you choose Nickelback?
because I think it's funny.
Which song? What song are you choosing
Or
specifically?
you want to hear my answer? I chose an entire album.
Chose an album.
Yeah, because like I'm.
Dark Side of the Moon.
It's Pink Floyd. It's not Dark Side of the Moon. Because I've very recently just listened to their album Wish You Were Here,
Yeah.
and it's like you know, I feel dumb for saying that because like one of the most iconic albums ever. It's the handshaking with the guy on fire,
Mhm.
and that is definitely my favorite album ever.
I love Have a Cigar.
The entire album is fucking genius, and I'm not breaking I'm not being nuanced here or anything. Everyone knows this.
Mhm.
It's Pink Floyd. Yeah, it's an incredible, and I would play that shit because, dude, by the end of the first song, that's 13 minutes long. There's a saxophone solo at the end of that one. That will change the ramifications of how they view the world because it's so goddamn good. I was playing Sifu while it came on, and I was like, "This isn't brilliant." But like, I was also thinking of the instrumentation they use and how their songs are just so different, like tone wise. Then like, because they'll just have 10-minute long songs. And they'll
I
just have
changed my
guitar
mind.
solos.
November Has Come by Gorillaz.
Which album is that?
Demon Days.
Give me a number. Give me like what was it like 1, 2, 3, 4?
Their first album,
Okay,
Demon
their
Days.
first album. But I thought about the instrumentation of how like the electric guitar is something they have no idea what it sounds like. And it's such a beautiful sound to me.
I'd play the Hamilton soundtrack.
Oh my god, they're telling our fates in the most beautiful way possible with the people rapping over it. People
name is
rapping the
Angelica
Declaration of
Schuyler.
Independence. They're like, look at these guys have some good ideas.
I was an Angelica girl.
It's Tick Tick Boom. 39 days. That's good. What would you would you play Hamilton?
Yeah, I think that's really funny. Yeah.
What else is like? What else would be telling their fates? What would be a song that would kind of relate?
We
to them?
didn't start the fire.
Oh God. Oh my!
The Star Spangled Banner.
That would fry their minds because they're just getting current events listed. They would think that's a message. They'd be like, "What is all this?"
They'd take it down in their notes. It'd be written.
It'd be like
forever.
the angels just going, "Be not afraid."
Oh my God! And it's Billy Joel. Hey guys.
I listen to a lot of Billy Joel at work.
Really?
It's on Walmart a lot.
What do you listen to? Like albums or just songs?
Just some songs.
They'll play
from him.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
I wanna reach out and grab ya.
Saying that song as quietly as possible is very funny.
Just imagine you in a bush singing that song really quietly.
It's like I snuck into the concert, but I'm really liking it.
I'm so excited to see Korn.
You have like black gloves on.
I gotta think of an outfit.
Security guard's like, what was that noise?
I gotta think of an outfit.
You got to pick on.
Wear bright orange.
I can.
Do it. Bright orange.
What's the most ridiculous outfit you could wear?
A chicken costume.
No.
Do you have like costumes? Can you go dressed up as a pirate?
You guys always call me a pirate. It's no different from how I actually dress.
Well, then go as a pirate to a Korn concert.
Go as a knight.
Be like, Yar! This soothes me soul. Start singing sea shanties. Or Korn in the style of sea shanties.
That'd be
No,
wild.
sea shanties in the style of Korn.
That's good. It's pretty easy too, though. Like you could just scream and do and like just.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Is it time?
Oh yeah.
Wait, I want to play Twist for the Pilgrims.
Wait. Okay, I just wanted to see.
Twist, the Korn song.
Okay.
Play that to the Pilgrims.
Let's Twist Again by Chubby Checker.
No.
Twist
Twist.
and Shout
The
by the
funniest
Twist!
Beatles.
song in the world.
Twist by Korn.
Point out to me by Alex Fasciani that song is literally just a guy putting out a single again and just going like, "Let's do it again! It was a good hit! Made a lot of money!"
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's crazy. What was music like back then, man?
I don't know.
Why?
So many more
You looked at me
covers.
like you were asking me that question. Ah!
Fuck
Again?
you. It's probably just heating up. Or it's burning through it like a rubber.
Uh-huh.
What kind? Do you have anything to say?
About
Like that would be appropriate for audio only? Before we can...
imagine you're walking down a path. And on this path
so itchy.
to the right or north, you're heading west.
What?
There's a field. And the field is lined by a wooden fence.
Fuck, I don't know which ones.
We don't know which one's dead. Is that what you're saying? Behind the picket fence
Gavin, can you hand me my phone?
Yes.
Thank you.
sits about 63 cows.
63.
63 cows.
What kind of message?
They're all just laying around. Kind of just sitting
It's
there.
not mine.
I'll take that. 63 cows. As you continue, you realize you're approaching a fork in the road. The fork goes off in two directions. One, heading in the northwest direction.
I say 1 and 2.
Looks like it trails off into some large open field. And two, in the southwest direction, looks like it's going into the forest. Now the forest is abrupt. The lighting changes almost immediately. And it becomes very apparent that there's a lot of wildlife jittering about. Obviously, like anybody else in the situation, you choose to go to the forest. As you venture forth, you start hearing the chatter of birds, the squeaks of chipmunks and squirrels. I don't know if those coexist typically in ecosystems.
Yes.
Spectacular. You can smell dew on the lower floor of the forest. The treetops cover most surrounding light coming in, so it's nice and dark. You just said do something for audio only, so I just played to their imaginations. And we're back. As you get deeper and deeper into the forest, you start to feel paranoid. The sense that you are not alone, and you were never alone in this
Man, I'm not alone.
situation.
I was never alone. In this
Exactly.
situation.
In this situation. And then
Yes.
hold on.
If I get fucked by a bear, I'm gonna be very angry.
I'm sorry now. No, the other way. No, the other way. Yeah, and then
Nuclear bomb?
yeah,
What?
yeah. Thank you. I couldn't. I was laughing, so I couldn't do it.
Really?
We're back.
Man, that's sad. Well,
Well,
is it
what?
time for the viewing?
Oh,
Or do you have stuff you want to talk about?
so I
Yeah.
don't think we're doing. I'm not getting any visions, guys. I don't.
What's going on? I thought you had a story.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. It'll come out eventually.
This vision's kind of hazy. I gotta sit on Gotta
So
go back on my
My
song.
powers have been drained.
yeah, I haven't been enriched by the tea, so I.
Oh
I've been-
shit, Aileen, this is on you now. That's part of the
Hey,
lore.
you gotta buy the Mulin.
That's part of
I
the lore.
will.
The tea gives him
We
the
should.
visions.
That's also what we should. We should do a little group excursion to the fucking witch shops again, so we can get some herbage.
Good. I will
You
do.
get the visions from the tea, and we get the tea from the asteroid that we have. That came from space.
It's in my basement.
So instead, I think I'll just try to do some creative writing with you guys today.
All right.
Let's play word association.
I mean, we can do that instead. That works. That's
Let's
fine.
commentate over whose line is it anyway and say our own jokes instead.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make that its own show. It's our line.
I love Wayne Brady,
Fuck you.
man.
But so I
Is this in a world?
kind of, but not. No,
Okay.
we're gonna do it together instead.
I thought that was the idea of in a world.
No, yeah, but
I thought we
this
were
is
doing
different.
word
This is different.
association.
Well, I lied to you, and for that I don't apologize.
Are we gonna tell the story in the one word way?
We could do that. That's not at all what I was saying either. I was more gonna posit a question and then work up to an idea that one could use for in a world with
Okay.
you guys.
Okay.
And I was gonna ask if everyone could have, or everyone had a supernatural ability, how would you want that to work?
I love this. Could you imagine if we actually get a nice fan base going and
I think I just want
every
wings.
day, every time we post on the Reddit, people just we just give them a prompt and it comes from us and all the things we inject into the story, and then they actually take it and go let's do something here with this.
That'd be awesome. Excuse me. Twice.
So if we all had supernatural abilities,
Yeah, how would you want that to work?
what do you mean?
Would you want it to be magic, or would you want it to be a mutation, or
Oh, we can do magic in this shit.
well, because that's what I'm.
How do we want it to act?
Yeah, how would you what was your preferred way of how?
Or how? What do you say prefer? As in more interesting, or what would I want?
Well, how would you want it to work?
How
Is
would
this
I
something
want-
that you're?
I don't think I want it to be a mutation.
No?
Because that adds like, it adds
science to it.
It adds character depth. And it's weird that I'm saying that I don't want that, but it's like most of that character depth is like them going like, God damn it, I hate being a mutant.
Well,
That's kind of the thing with the X-Men, is they're all like rejected.
yeah.
And I feel like mutants are usually people who are like, God damn, I don't
I think
want this
everyone
shit.
would be this way though. Like I don't. That's what I'm
What's
saying.
Ben 10?
Ben 10?
Is he a mutant?
No, he accesses like that's weird. Kind of.
Right? Because like, he
I don't think-
transforms. And
Yeah.
Does he transform his physical form?
I think so.
Or is it like a construct is being made out of the like watch?
The
and he's just
DNA,
inside
yeah.
there like a fucking
Like a suit.
like a little baby.
I don't think it's like that. I think he transforms.
He's alters shit. It's like werewolf shit.
Changes his DNA type.
Haley, do you want to? You seem a little bit lost.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking how fucking long it's been since I watched Ben 10.
Oh, it's been a long time for me.
Yeah.
I never got into like the new ones.
Not the new ones. I tried a few other ones. I tried like.
Well, like I'm saying after what was the next one after Ben 10? Like Omnivorse.
I think
It's
that
like
was.
when he was a teen. I was kind of like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want to be a little fairy.
that would be a good one to be. Fly into crevices.
But like, I guess the question is like how do you become a fairy? Like what
Like,
what
is
would,
it are these powers being bestowed upon us? Like it's like what's
Yeah,
the
like, what's-
I
context
think I'd
behind
just
the
be
powers?
born. So
Be
would
born
that be
a fairy.
mutation?
perhaps?
Depends on what the power is.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, is that how we'd want it to work? Is like you would be born with it? Is it something like that?
Well, I feel like the origin of the power is now just as important as the power itself because it implies a lot about the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought of Daredevil, and I was like, well, he's
So
he's
you
a
wouldn't-
victim,
Mm.
but he's by like an acid attack. Not it wasn't intentional, but like he got fucked up by like chemicals.
Yeah.
And that's a trope. It's just getting fucked up. That's what the Flash was, I think. But then they changed it to the Speed Force.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Which
wonder
he
when
both
that
birthed,
happened.
but both chose him. He both birthed the Speed Force, but it chose him somehow. Because it's
But that
always
was
like
never-
been an
that was
8.
never a
I don't
part-
know.
It was always like he got chemicals spilled onto him, and electricity struck him.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He recreates it in Flashpoint.
Okay.
I do not consume this media.
It's just weird that it took a shift.
But
Like that's a big change for a character. For there to be like this omniscient god being called the Speed Force to be attached to your character. That's crazy.
so, but yeah, that is.
It's a crazy leap that the character took.
Yeah.
It's kind of the reason I don't like the Flash movie, I think.
Interesting. There's a lot in the Flash movie,
There's a lot.
but I'm not here to talk about that
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
So would abilities be innate? Is that something we're going to say, or would they be?
Well, what kind of world are we in?
We'll say reflective of today's world, just to be
Reflective of today's
simplistic. Yeah. Maybe a little less tension.
Haley, what are you thinking?
Nothing. I said fairy, and then you guys started talking about the Flash.
Well, you gotta get in this too. We're trying to make a world.
So you think you'd be just born a fairy?
I guess. I don't know.
Well, you're the writer, dude. Are you chosen?
No.
This is like fate.
No, I think everybody has something.
Oh, I was not thinking that.
I no, that's what I'm saying. Given a world where everybody has something,
So essentially,
I want it to be like
something sure, like in a world like that,
like a fungus.
a fungus.
you and Resident Evil.
It's more like Last of Us than anything. But
Yeah.
like I want it to be like some kind of material that like people found.
I still
and they
gotta
started
play
like
The
fucking
Last of
with
Us.
it. And they're trying to like experiment. So they're giving it to like newborn children because it shows like no horrible side effects. All it shows is like benefits. You get these cool powers at first. Like, these are pretty cool powers that like you just kind of like get to fuck with, and everyone thinks it's really cool. But then like later, it kind of shows that like after doing that so much, it kind of fucked up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what it is in particular, but, like, there's definitely some... Like, what if they're using, like, Cthulhu liquid or some shit?
Well, even,
like, some
like,
kind
thinking...
of, like, some kind of thing that we can't comprehend and we thought we could, like, use it for, but it's too powerful for us, and we fucked up, and now it all drastically changed the course of how society operates.
Yeah. So, if that's the case, abilities would probably be random.
Yeah, it might be more of a mutant thing. It might be more of a mutant thing.
Glad you came around on that idea.
It makes your characters more interesting. It does. If it's a burden, it's more interesting.
I don't think it's a burden.
For some people.
Well, yeah, I guess. It depends how the abilities work. That's what I'm trying to get down. Like, are they all controllable? Or some of them are you just on fire?
Or some of them, like, how did Cyclops work before we got the visor?
He just closed his eyes.
All the time?
Yeah.
How did he go to school?
He didn't because he was very young.
Okay. He was young?
I think so.
Wow.
He might not have been
I don't
young.
know much about X-Men.
I don't know. He was one of the first ones. I don't really know either. X-Men...
Well, he's like the leader.
X-Men is like rap and horror movies. They're like its own thing.
It's a very different fan base. And I kind of wish I could be a part of it. Because
Whole different world.
It seems honestly very interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I think I would like it. But,
Pretty sure there's an X-Men with wings.
Angel.
Angel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a couple.
Would you just want wings or do you want to be small too?
I just want wings.
You just want wings?
Yeah.
Just grow out of your back?
Fairy, what does that imply
Yeah.
about the material?
Like
What?
detractible wings?
Well,
Or do you want them to be present all the time?
Just present all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-concealable wings.
Yeah.
Bird
What?
type?
Yeah.
Or just like white angel type?
I think bird type.
What bird?
Owl.
Owl wings.
Yes.
They're just kind of out of your back.
Yeah.
Can you get like the owl run look though? So when you run, you kind of look like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Pops up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have like some feathers going on in the skin too that also ruffle up, so she's more owl.
So that's interesting because that's
Well-
almost like an animal mutation.
Hold on. This implies a lot, and it's something we have to define. Haley, since she chose what her first power was, that it was a fairy, what is that going to imply about all the other powers we give our characters? Because I feel like they should have some thematic resonance with them. And a fairy, what other setting are we mixing in with this,
Can we
postmodern
can we
superhero
define
thing
the
with,
system for the story?
I'm having
What does
immense
that mean?
deja vu of this situation right now.
What does
Well,
the system mean?
Well, because how
Okay, what
I
I'm
want
asking basically is is this like a mix of superpowers with fantasy elements? Is that what this is, or is this mixing something else? We have to figure out what that is. But continue.
Well, that's kind of where I was trying to segue to because she went owl wings essentially,
Okay.
which is interesting to see if
For
it
a
is.
fairy.
Well,
Move away from the
yeah,
fairy.
we moved
Oh,
away
okay.
from the fairy.
Oh, we did. Okay.
So it's interesting to see if whatever ability they have, if it's linked to an animal.
Okay.
Is that something we want to go with?
They're animorphs.
Kind of, but no. You can also rotate your head.
They didn't have to
360.
drink a liquid, or get
Or I guess 180.
get
Whatever
something
you want to
inserted
say.
into them when they were born to become animorphs.
But okay, so are we going with the animal basis
I don't know.
for abilities?
I feel like it's too close to animorphs.
Gavin, is how we define it. Also, do you know what Animorphs is?
It's
It's anti-war propaganda.
That's anti-war propaganda.
Heavy anti-war propaganda.
That
They're
makes
child
sense.
soldiers. It's crazy.
But it's also how cool is being a mouse?
Is it being a mouse?
Or
I-
what is it? What does he get a big tail?
That's what I'm saying. Because
Buck teeth.
not all their
What was
abilities are
that
going to
mouse
be useful.
movie? Despero
Okay.
or some shit like that?
Does he have a pin?
Yeah.
Like a,
Big-ass
not
ears.
like a needle, I mean.
So then if it's tied to
Big-ass
characters,
ears.
what is this thing doing?
I think so. What do you mean?
What is the substance?
Like, how does that actually physically
is
change
it,
them?
If okay, what is it? How did they get it? Is it an asteroid that hit the Earth and they're getting juices from it? Because if it's that, and
It's
they're-
monster
they're
versus
getting,
aliens.
Space.
Well-
they're getting space powers from this place. I want it to be the xenomorph, where it's it takes your DNA and whatever it is, it becomes that. That's like what the entire idea of the face hugger is. It's like it's gathering your DNA to create an offspring, and the reason the alien looks like a human is because it got itself from a human. So it's like the reason why the asteroid crashes and we get the liquid and it turns us into animal people is because it's mixing with the Earth's fucking like essence, and that incorporates nature in some aspect.
No.
Okay.
And that nature aspect gets reflected in like the animal aspect of the humans. And humans are also just basically animals. So it's like, what kind of like metaphor shit can we play with for these people to represent this person's an owl because of this character defined trait.
Almost like that it's more mystical, and that there's temples people go to gain the abilities of.
But what if it's mystical in the sense of like people are creating a religion around it, but really the religion's not real, it's just like science, but they've created just like a cult around it.
I like the idea personally that it is fully like
it's fully fantasy.
That's just how I am.
The other thing I said, that's completely me.
Yeah. So it's just like they have to go and like pray at these
places.
At these sacred places, and one's like an owl, and that represents a whole thing. But like,
is it an asteroid still? What is it?
I don't think it's an asteroid.
I don't think that mixes well
no,
with fantasy.
I was gonna say I no longer think it's as modern as I once put the setting.
Okay, that helps. I like that more.
Yeah, I like the idea that they're like you have to travel to these temples.
Or if it's like very far in the future and it's just fantasy again.
It's their water supply.
It's like the youngest driest Earth pack theory with us. With the Egyptian shit, where it's like those people are really advanced, and that's what happens with us, and the future people have like sticks and stones.
Do you wonder? Okay, hold on. Actually, instead of that, what?
It's gonna be one of your guys' mics. Just fucking watch.
It's gonna be one of.
All right.
Okay, Katie.
I hope it sounds good.
Given the world so far is that we have these temples you have to like pray and train at I think that if you have an ability that's up to you, but like
that's up to you.
Maybe depending on the temple, maybe because some of them might view it.
The powers now.
I think they pray, and it's ritualistic.
How many? Are there different religions?
I don't know. I don't know if they're.
Because like where you get born, I feel like.
I think it's like different sects.
All the same thing, but they're different categories within the same thing.
Yeah, so I think it's like
different pillars to the main religion.
Okay.
And I think they all stand for something different. But what animal are you choosing?
Like Chinese zodiac.
But more.
Yeah.
What do you mean more?
Like not just.
There's not
animals.
just 12.
Any animal? Which one am I?
Which one? What are you choosing to study at?
Oh, you get to choose to study.
I
thought
maybe not everybody.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
But like I'm just curious to where you would what characteristics you'd want to try to find.
How many animals are there? How many like pillars of the gods of like this religion are there? Because if each pillar has their own, each pillar has their own god?
I don't think it's their own god.
Okay.
I think they.
Is there a hierarchy of the
They're
gods?
all
I don't think there's a. I was
god.
gonna say I don't think it's a hierarchy. I think they view it as kind of like nature, and they're choosing an animal to worship in a sense.
Well, how many places of worship are there? And wouldn't they all have like one animal?
That's a good question.
And maybe like all the other animals are just as respected. Like people respect other people for worshiping that god, but there are some that are much more like popular and that are accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have the animals like just based on like regions?
I think so. I think the animal has to be local.
That makes sense.
I don't think
we're segmented into a video game. This is nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't have the map like it is like our actual world map. It would be set up very differently. It'd be very large.
Okay.
So you could all like go and pray at.
What does their magic do? Also, does everyone use magic, or are there like military people?
That could be an interesting contrast.
But maybe these people don't even use those methods of conflict.
Maybe not.
If they're in touch with nature, they probably don't have weapons.
Okay, yeah.
But
what are battles like? Is it martial arts?
that'd be wild. whatever your animal like ability is.
Yeah.
Do you think they all take on physical?
I don't
I think
know.
it varies.
I think so.
Well,
I think you get like
that-
tiger hands.
Are you always like that? Or does like turn
I
on
think
and
so.
off?
I think you're always like that.
Yeesh.
Maybe
That's a tough
maybe you
deal.
can turn on and off. But I don't think like it's
Only
necessary.
select few.
This definitely does sound like the setting for an adult teen like book for fantasies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd start in the north.
Why the North?
Snow owl.
So, what are the big animals?
Actually, I prefer the
I
great
kind of
gray
want
owl.
one to be a whale.
Want to be a whale?
Yeah. 'Cause whales are awesome.
Killer whale or like whale?
No, just a blue whale.
Blue whale.
Just big ass whale.
I feel like I don't know. I think if I were to have one be a whale, there would be.
We could tie it in with the whale in your other story.
Well, I also think I'd put it in like the middle of like the continent, so that there's like an island in the very middle, and then there's like a very large water, like it almost looks like a donut around it,
Uh-huh.
and there'd be just like whales there, and you'd have to go there to go like.
How many whales?
I think there'd be just a wild like, amount of sea life there. It'd be a massive
Holy
area.
Like they
shit, what kind of
thrive.
place- This sounds like heaven.
That's what I'm saying.
If I
think it'd be
die
really
here
cool.
and they're just like, go explore. It's like, who the fuck made this? Nintendo? Like, this is Breath of the Wild.
It was me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So that's what we got so far. Well, I guess what animal are you? Just choose an animal, Gavin. Is really
Choose
what
an
I'm
animal?
saying. What do you think you'd want to try to take attributes from? Some have to be
Wow.
physical.
Wow. Haley, do you have an answer?
The owl. We started with
Kai, do you
her.
have an answer?
Me, not yet.
Tiger. El tigre.
El tigre. That's really funny.
Animal I want to take the most studying to. Fuck, dude, that's good.
Or snake.
I gotta think about that. What animal describes you the most?
I feel like there's
Like,
all.
what would be your symbol?
I almost wonder if there'd be like regions of just like different animal types. So some are like birds, some are like
Birds is good.
like they'd have like a whole city where it's just like a bunch of temples.
Well, if we're gonna divide, should we divide the different gods into like
I think I'd either
that
be
like
owl or
this is
snake.
bird. This represents like
Yeah.
fish. This is like fucking I don't know, a bear.
I think they'd collect, but I don't think they'd be like just set to an area. I think if you find one, you're gonna find a few.
Okay.
You know what
do
I
you
mean?
by that? Like the animal or the
Yeah,
school?
yeah. Like
Okay.
if you're gonna find like a hawk, you're gonna find like an eagle and like a buzzard or some shit too,
Okay.
or like a crow.
Man. Raven's a good one.
Excuse me. Yeah,
Raven.
interesting.
What is she?
An owl?
What color of owl?
Well, he said snowy owl.
That's what
I'm
exactly last
inclined to
Those
agree.
Those are
Yeah.
two very contrasting birds.
Yeah.
At least visually. Well, also ravens are like I thought of raven because they're like incredibly fucking smart.
So are owls.
I know they.
But
are,
I'm the
like-
silent killer.
Yeah.
But like the distinction you would make in those two people who chose
I mean,
those
Kyan
different
says I
schools,
look like an owl, so
that'd be a very
Nice.
big difference.
Yeah.
But I wonder how you present because I don't want to present it in such like a black and white way, even though that's basically what it is.
Mm.
yesterday, me and Dominic had our breaks around the same time, and I was squinting at him. You know, you know what he did?
Hmm.
He sang the fucking na, 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 na. And I was like, "You motherfucker!"
Is that how we close it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty perfect. Thank you for listening, everybody.
Yeah, we've been.
I know you can't see it, but
We have been.
we've been
Jesus
the
Christ, be
Spectruminal
careful with my
Trinity.
bugs.